Hey everyone, it's Ivan, KipBadger.com, hanging out here in the backcountry, and got to thinking, right now basically kind of going into fall, pretty much the end of summer, and fall's coming quick, and then with that, winter. So, could probably use some new gear. Why not order some from friends over at Varusteleka? First thing first, make sure you have at least a couple bars of service, maybe bring your dog, and we need to go to varusteleka.com. There we go. And we're in Finnish, so let's swap that over to English. I'm a little better in English. There we go. Our new web store is up. Varusteleka tactical jeans, never tried those. Sarma L1 merino shirt, have those before, still have them, still use them, those are great. But let's go up here to apparel. Coveralls, that's what we want, Peanut. Saw these during the last Finnish Brutality winter edition. I was like, I need that in my life. And something pretty cool about Varusteleka is they make a number of things largely cut and sewn in Europe, and then they also have some pretty cool like European surplus stuff like British overall, Dutch work overalls, which are actually out of product or out of stock. But right here, Sarma TST L5 Thermal Patrol Coverall. That is the one I want right there. Thing is rad. So it's offered in Finnish MO5 Snow Camouflage. Yes, I want that one, as well as Finnish MO5 Winter. And again, like, winter's coming pretty quick here. And so these will be really cool. I'm excited for these because filming is largely a static enterprise. So going up in the mountains and filming, always trying to stay warm. So with that in mind, while I do have some like level 7 pants and jackets from Beyond and Wild Things, I'm never usually just wearing the jacket or just wearing the pants. So I was like, why not have some coveralls? Plus these have some cool features like unzip if you're wearing plate carriers, way to access stuff. So Finnish MO5 Snow, yes. Size, we're gonna go with large, extra large. I'm just under 6 feet. Add to cart. Good choice, Peanut. You might also like, I might also like all of those things, but we're going to continue. Well, actually, let's use the search function. Stove. So part of backpacking in the snow is melting snow for water because everything's frozen. Sometimes I'll bring a twig stove, which is cool because you don't have to carry fuel. Not super fun depending on the weather though. The real answer when it's really cold, honestly, is a liquid fuel stove like Whisper Light International, which I do have. I'll usually just bring gasoline and burn gasoline. Problem is not super fun to set up like quickly versus isobutane. But problem with isobutane is cold weather, it does not do well, like it stays liquid and it needs to be a gas to burn. So I saw this at their showroom, or I guess their physical store there in Helsinki. I was like, man, I need that in my life. So this right here is the Primus Express Spider Stove 2. And there's a canister so you can remote it, turn it upside down if need be, because again, it's not going to be gas when it's really cold, but it runs it through a tube, turns it to gas before it burns, which is cool. And you can get a really small isobutane container, put it with the stove inside my jacket next to my body while I'm actually moving up to where I'm going to be camping. Very easy, quick to set up, melt some snow on the way so I don't have to carry like a gallon of water. I can just start with an Nalgene, stop, make water, stop again, make water if I need to, and then when I get there, I can set up my actual liquid fuel stove and go from there. Let's do it. Add to cart. Good choice, Peanut. Well, he actually drinks the water too, so everyone wins. Check out. Let's go. Now I just need to put in my contact information and where do you ship to? Oh, look it. You do ship to the United States. And there might even be a space for a 10-digit grid. And I'll just order it and just wait. I'm excited. And bam, just like that, package delivered. Not right where I ordered it, which probably about a half mile or so up towards that ridge. 10-digit grid, probably closer to a 6, but it made it. We'll say this box is a little beat up. It actually, well, I'll give you the full story on that at the end. But here we are, and time to open this thing up. One thing I will say, which is pretty cool with respect to their packaging, well, yes, it's all taped up, everything like that. You actually have these like pull tabs essentially on the box because, well, so you don't destroy stuff, I'd imagine. Quick example, Prometheus Design Works, also a great company, makes outdoor stuff. A bunch of their stuff sewn actually over in California. In all of their boxes, you open the box up and there's just a flat piece of cardboard under there. So many people opening boxes with knives, damaging, destroying products. So this alleviates that. And I don't need a knife to open it. Boom. What's in the box? Hopefully, oh, I guess I still do need a knife to open it. And I will open this finished box with a Swedish knife. Sorry, hard to beat. Oof, just cut it in the box. Hard to beat a $15 Mora. Like really hard to beat. Can't even make one for that. Bam! All the things. And hopefully I did not damage anything. Ah, that beanie, good timing, because I'm not gonna lie, it's actually starting to get a little bit cold. Fall is definitely here. Merino wool. Nice. Some fun stuff. Man, I like those guys. A little pig in MO5 Alpine with Varusteleka morale patch on there. These guys crack me up. Finlandia vodka. And fortunately, my stove that I ordered. Probably use that in a second. And I'm actually really surprised they got this thing in that box. It's actually pretty compact considering this insulation layer. But why not use all of the things? I'm actually still kind of cold swimming in this lake back here, probably because it's fed by springs and snow. But yeah, I'm gonna throw this on and fire up the stove. And just like that, I'm camouflaged. I mean, I have to wait until it snows, but you get the idea. So this is also nice and warm. Now for this Primus Express Spider. Because I mentioned it's still a little bit cold, and yeah, I'm gonna make something hot. I decided to relocate to this handy rock rather than that log. Peanut decided to come too, so I could get a few pets in. And yeah, I'm excited about this stove. Looks like it comes with a, buddy, I know you want the loves, all the love. Carrying case also in here. I'm guessing this is probably for the ground, not necessarily a windscreen. Not gonna need it right here, but get this guy set up. Being able to remote your fuel canister is amazing on a couple levels. One, that thing can sit at a crazy angle, who cares? And I can find a like pretty level spot for this without having to rely on this like sitting perfectly. Usually it'd be a smaller canister, but being up here for a few days, boiling water, need all the fuel. It's probably level-ish. Good, we do have water. Probably a tiny bit more than we need. And what about this zipper? Right one? Nope. Wrong one. That zipper. Can actually access my pockets. Bam. Pretty handy. And we have fire. Now we get to watch water boil. While I'm waiting for that water to boil, a couple things. One, this stuff came crazy fast. Keep in mind, like shipping from Finland. I feel like I had it in hand, I don't know, 4 or 5 days after I ordered it. If that. Like, again, crazy fast. And who knows, they're on obviously a different time zone. Probably put the order in and guys walked into shipping, receiving and was like, oh, let's pack this up and send it out. But got here crazy quick. Pretty stoked on this. Can't wait to actually put it to use. Whether it is like big game hunting, predator hunting, or whatever else, just winter activities. Pretty cool. There's a lot of cool features built into it. This guy right here, basically flap, comes around, got a hood, like all this stuff. Not to mention zippered legs, top and bottom. So like I was doing earlier, is that the right one? Wrong one. Here's the right one. You can open that, get inside, reach pockets, and then the one above it, which is not this one, basically like pit zips so you can ventilate if you start to overheat. These pieces here, you can basically size it in depending on gear. Pretty cool, pretty well thought out. And hopefully my water's ready. Bam, just like that, ready for winter, all nice and cozy. I'm actually pretty pumped to try all this stuff out, especially when we get some good snows. Varusteleka makes Rad Stuff. Their shipping is crazy fast. One thing, be aware of, there are tariffs. So if you haven't ordered anything in the last however long, since all the tariffs kind of went in place all over the world, it's real. What does that mean? Basically 20%, I think, on top of whatever your order was. That's the tariff that is put in place, at least ordering from Finland. So be aware, you're going to basically pay a premium. In fairness, you're definitely getting a premium product, like stuff's not made in China, but yeah, something to be aware of. Awesome website, easy to navigate, and yeah, there'll be links down below if you want to check any of this stuff out. And like I said, as I put in time, this next season, I will eventually bring you guys full review on all this stuff. Right now, I'm going to enjoy this tea. And if you're like, Ivan, tea is disgusting. Yes, most of it is terrible. Basically just tastes like dirty water. One exception I found is Good Earth tea. It actually tastes pretty good without having to throw a bunch of sugar or something in it to hide the dirt water taste. So yeah, decent tea. But as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time. Ivan, did they really deliver that stuff out here? No, of course not. Ordered it out here, hiked back down, got the package delivered, came up and over, probably like 7 miles, up and over that ridge, back down to this lake, and now here we are, enjoying our new stuff.